San Francisco 49er fans will be happy to hear that the team has concluded its interview with Robert Saleh for their vacant defensive coordinator position. I think as it stands right now, Robert Saleh might be the top candidate amongst the fan base. You guys can let me know what you think about that in the comments below, but it does feel like that is the case because as we've seen, Robert Saleh was a part of the 49ers in 2019 when they went 13-3 and went all the way to the Super Bowl in a large part due to the defense. So, 49er fans are very fond of Robert Saleh. And again, he went to go be the head coach from 2021 of the New York Jets until this season when he was fired mid-year. And I honestly don't even think it's really totally his responsibility for any of that because, as we know, Jets ownership is effectively incompetent from everything that we continue to hear about that situation. So hard to blame him, and that is why he also has two additional head coaching interviews that remain. So we heard reports that this was going to be the case, that he was going to have that opportunity. And we also heard that he is seriously going to consider this position if he does not get the head coaching job. So I think that's the big caveat here is he still could become the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars or other teams. So I don't want 49er fans to get too excited because there is a chance that he still becomes a head coach this season. I believe he is going to be sought after. And again, just like I expressed, I don't think the sentiment across the league is that it's Robert Saleh's fault for the dysfunction with the New York Jets. There's clearly a lot of other reasons. So, but 49er fans, I'm sure, are crossing their fingers and hopeful that that is going to be their DC. We will have to figure out what's going to happen with that. But the 49ers also concluded another interview, this one with Deshea Townsend. He is the Detroit Lions passing game coordinator and defensive backs coach. Interesting. He is a former player. He began his coaching career as an assistant defensive backs coach with the Cardinals. He also coached with Mississippi State, Tennessee Titans, New York Giants, Chicago Bears, Jacksonville Jaguars, and most recently the Lions. And he actually had a 13-year playing career. He was a cornerback for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Indianapolis Colts. And he has actually won 2 Super Bowls as well. So he clearly has an extensive, understanding of the position as a 13-year player. That's pretty darn impressive, having 2 Super Bowl wins as well. And he spent most of his time with the Pittsburgh Steelers, which speaks to, again, just how good of a player he was. 1998 to 2009, he remained on the Steelers. So with him, I don't know too much about him, but I do know that when you look at the Detroit Lions defensive back room at the moment, they have the safety with the most interceptions in the league right now, defensive back with most interceptions in the league right now, and Kirby Joseph. So they drafted Terrion Arnold on this past draft, and they brought in Mick Robinson, and I think someone else as well. And they really kind of revamped their DB room. And I think when you look at the Detroit Lions defense, they've been absolutely decimated by injuries, especially in the front seven. But their defensive secondary isn't bad. So interesting. I don't know much about him. I'm learning about him as we speak. But I think, as we all know, the 49ers fan base really is probably going to want Robert Saleh, but we'll see. The 49ers have to look at all options and see what they have. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.